Hey collective, let's get some messages for the 11th. This is April 2022. What's going on? We're going to look at a situation reading. Please God, clear precise messages. Thank you, amen. Alright, what's the situation, collective? This is worldwide collective energy. Three. All right, what's the situation? All right, so we have Capricorn ruled Queen of Pentacles here. So stable, mature, feminine energy. We have business, social status, marital status. This is your public persona. Not in the way you act, this is the way you work. So this could have to do with stability in those areas. This is a very nurturing energy. You could be dealing with that sign or something 10th house related in those areas. But this is very practical energy. It's slow moving and but it's solid and it's built to last. So this is also, could have to do with finance, could have to do with the body as well. Could be dealing with an older earth sign female. What are your thoughts about the situation? Collective thoughts. All right, we have a huge slew of them. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on here, obviously, in the thoughts. So these seem to be all over the place. I'm going to ask for 3 cards or less, but it looks like deep emotions, rejection, plans. All right, let's 3 cards or less, please. All right, so we have the 6 of Cups coming out in the regressive. So this is the longing card in terms of sentimentality, you know, nostalgia, the good old days. This could be a soulmate energy. And this is really sweet and soft. This is, could be children, your own or someone else's, but it's definitely a sweet energy and it speaks to the heart. So you're definitely in your head about sweet memories here, which is nice. I was going to say also that this Queen of Pentacles energy can be very protective and wealthy. So there's a great deal of hard, it's like someone who works hard. It's very hardworking energy as well. And it's asset building, plans, stability. Yeah, it could be your work world in general, but certainly in your own life or to yourself. This is very comforting, protective energy. And what a nice place to be in your thoughts. Just really, there could be a sense of something from your childhood coming back around. Say this isn't a relationship. This is going on just for you, for example. This is just something special where in your mind you can go back to something perhaps from your own childhood and perhaps even make money from it. Or feel inspired by something like that and feel or be thinking that it could have some or a lot of long-term potential if you were to, say, produce something. All right, let's say this is, what are we here? Feelings. What are your feelings about the situation? You are the other person's feelings in this situation. And for the purposes of today's reading, the situation will always be the Queen of Pentacles. Feelings about the situation. All right, we had a chunk turn over in the deck, but let's just get these. Feelings about the situation. All right, so we have our second queen showing up here in the feelings. I just want to make sure nothing else turned around in the deck. So we have two queens. There could be some spite here, some pettiness. There could be some maliciousness, gossip. Queen of Cups here. Just generally, I don't even know if this is happening. I'm just saying when there's two queens, that could happen, or it could be that this is something that's on the mind of somebody. So we have the Queen of Cups showing up here in the feelings about the situation. So we have some psychic energy here, some very receptive. These are both feminine energies here. So we could be feeling this energetic self today, right? Warm, nurturing, comforting, all about, abundance and hard worked for, luxuries, the comforts, the creature comforts of life. And then you have the Queen of Cups with the abundance of the emotions, the emotional availability, for example, the receptivity to, say, your intuition, or, call it your gut feeling or whatever you want to call it here. But there's this, it's like a sensing. And with this in the heart, which is nice, right? It's nice to see some cups energy in the feelings about the situation today. And of course it matches the thoughts. So you could feel very in tune with some very positive past energies here. And like I said, it could stem from your own, or this could have to do with children, yours or others, or this could just have to do with something that is a connection here with this perhaps old friendship. There could be a parent-child relationship here, but the heart is in the right place. I would say this is emotional vulnerability, which is nice as well. And this queen finds her strength, and this is the power of this energy, is finding your strength in recognizing and honoring your own feelings. And by virtue of that, you get to recognize and honor other people's feelings. So this is a really powerful, I would say, and I know we're not dealing with even any major arcana, but I would just say in terms of your feelings being now at least presented or available, you or the other person, right? There could be a sense of kinship, right? Like you can feel with the empathy, or right? There's an empathy that's developed here. But certainly psychic ability, this is fourth house, or this is stability. This is parent, mother energy here as well. So And you could be dealing with a Cancer, if I didn't already say that. And right, and then the 4 is also about your foundations. It is also about your, in terms of the home, it's also about how to create that family environment. And it's interesting because these are opposites on the wheel. So Cancer and Capricorn here in terms of the houses these sit in. So it could have to do very much with a family situation. All right, let's see the most probable outcome here. Most probable outcome for the situation. All right, so keeping at it and that hard work here. So yeah, I mean, this could just be about business, right? And like I said, bringing something from childhood to life here that could make you money, or you're, you know, you feel like your back's up against the wall here somehow, working against something. Wounded soldier energy, this is commonly known as, but I consider it like don't give up the fight. It goes beyond that. You know, this is pure conviction, right? By the time you're at the 9, you have seen everything, like you're battle scarred. And this, and with, next to the 8 of Pentacles rather, there's this sense of the hard work needs to continue. You're coming out of apprenticeship into perfection here. So in both cases, we want to get that completion. So I would keep at something here, something that's gotten you this far, something that is built to last. I just want to see here. Oh, wow, there's the 4 of Wands there. Okay. And then we'll see bottom of the deck energy in a moment here. And then I just wanted to mention as well, if this is about work in your own life, this could be, as I say, Pentacles doesn't have to be financial investments. It can be your own body. It can be health. Wealth, you know, health is wealth, right? So it could just be that there's an uphill battle here. So let's see with the external energies. So outside influences here is the 8 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So someone's walking on. We see the 6 here with that sort of nostalgia sentimentality. The 8 of Cups really speaks to walking through that dark night of what doesn't work for us anymore. It's the giving up, right? It's the walking away of what doesn't serve us. With the sweet messenger in the center, right? That proposal, that sweet gesture card, and then the home. So it's like walking away, walking towards that for yourself. Someone's either doing that, you're doing that, or that's available to you here. And again, I see this, there is a monetary venture. Like you could even use something in your own past, for example, that was difficult or, like I said, had your back up against the wall somehow, and perhaps even use that to build a solid foundation on. With this is a wish card, right? Or an 1111 card. The 4 of Wands showing up. So this could be a lifelong dream, because we do have the star here showing up at the bottom as well. In terms of overall energy. So You need to be able to speak a new language here, or maybe create a new, like a sentimental offering to yourself, or this could be coming in, or you could be offering this. But it's going to mean taking a different direction here, because the Eight of Cups definitely is a choice, right? That's a decision has been made, and now there's a route has been taken. So that's available to you here. And then with the internal energies, or, you know, subconscious energy that is going on, we have two knights showing up. So we could have age differences here. We have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords with Death in the center. So this total transformation of these energies, more Wands energy coming in here. The first Swords card to show up here in your reading is the Knight. So look, with these guys coming in around this transformation, this could just be in terms of your passions and your communication style. Total transformation, beginning, endings, rebirth. You could be leveling up here as well, or the need to level up here, or, you know, this awakening, this dawning could appear to you. It's not going to be sudden, though. It's not like the Tower. This is going to, you know, this has been in development. Like I say here, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, you have to have worked for a long time at something. So this is, generally speaking, adventurous. This is sassy energy, sort of here and gone, but, you know, very fun energy with this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Swords here is speaking to this kind of frantic energy, frantic communication or thought processes. I also look at all Swords cards as a type of programming. It's what this could be cultural, and it's our programming. It's the way we grew up. Even if we grew up in the same family, if you have siblings, you're probably not all alike, for example. And so it's just, you know, what happened in our lives, and it's our own qualities that come into play, because it's what makes us unique, right? But essentially, it's programming, and this is sort of the adventure. And this is, with the Death in the center, there is this huge transformation that I'm sure you saw coming, right? So, I mean, welcome or not, right? It doesn't mean that it was welcome. It's just that it was, that you saw coming, and but it enhanced you, right? We have some Scorpio energy here. It definitely enhanced you. Sagittarius and Gemini are showing up here. And we see that here with the Eight of Cups. So, you know, ready or not, here it comes type thing, right? Or you could just be open to it, receptive to it for the first time, and just be like, all right, cut your losses here, right? So here we have, for general or overall energy for the reading, the Star at the bottom. So we have more hope and wish energy, hope, fulfillment, and dreams come true, and very much a healing card. This is a humanitarian. And then we have this Three of Swords, this huge heartbreak. This is second only in, you know, sort of heartbreak energy that the Ten of Swords is, right? So, and we saw the Ten of Swords yesterday. So it could be like a huge wish has been daunted or thwarted, and it was really close to your heart, but you can still build from this. There's a new, and this probably changed you. You know, and adventure does mean travel. You know, communication does, you know, with this being an air sign, it could be communication about travel. So something going in a new direction here, though, a new language or a proposal in a different way toward a different dream. But, you know, you can't sugarcoat it. The Three of Swords it's a sad energy. It's heartbroken. But with the Major showing up next to it, healing is necessary here. You have to have had a heart to had it broken. So that's always a good sign. And maybe this kind of opened you up a little here as well. Like I say, with this in the heart space, like you are now able to tap into something that you weren't before. So this could be just really positive generative growth, and this healing energy will be welcome. So that's nice to see. That's all I'm getting for the messages today. And I hope that was helpful to someone out there. Thank you as always for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.